Plus, we're live.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Today is Wellness Wednesday. Let me just go ahead and make sure that we are on live on Facebook. Looks like everything's okay there. Just needing to go to the Wellness Pyramid slide. I have Carla helping me on the back end. And thank you for being patient. Those of you who did jump on at the 5 o'clock hour, which that is what we announced. I'm just working out some technical difficulties with the new system that we're running. Just needing the pyramid slide.
Okay, yeah. See.
And then our topic today, right, is movement and metabolism. So Jazz Cushing came on last week and she talked about nutrition. And then next week we'll have Carlel Crowley come on and talk about digestion. So wellness pyramid, just going over some basics. I know we try to cover this segment every time we're going to address a topic. So the wellness pyramid was created by doTERRA with foundational health principles in mind, and that they build on top of each other. So again, just like a pyramid, right? Stacking blocks, if you will. If you remove the foundation, it all topples over. So our topics that we're discussing during this winter wellness is nutrition, digestion, movement, and metabolism, which impacts all other aspects of our health and well-being. So of course, you do see the top versions, which is rest, manage stress, reduce toxicity, inform self-care, and proactive medical care. We will get to those topics as the year moves forward. Of course, we're ending 2023, going into 2024. We have a lot of exciting things or events that are going to be taking place, and they're basically will be covering the topics that we have talked about last week into this week. So again, ending 2023 with our winter wellness segment. So next slide, please, which will be movement and metabolism.
It's not. See.
And thank you, Carla, for assisting. I really appreciate it. All right, so we're at movement and metabolism. So you may ask yourself, why does movement matter? So it's movement that gives us healthy joint mobility, right? Strong bones, physical strength, good circulation, including cardiovascular circulation, good coordination, reflex reactivity, improve learning skills, connection, and mental well being. It also helps to get rid of toxins that we excrete through our skin, right? From sweating. And this allows the body to purge, right? So that's why movement really matters. Movement makes a difference in all those areas. And without movement, we would simply deteriorate. Even the most elite athletes struggle to motivate themselves from time to time. The most important thing is not to beat yourself up over it, right? If you're not in a state of movement, right? Or you haven't been, but take a little time and maybe write down some of your movement goals that you might have going into the new year. So if this is not a daily regimen, weekly regimen, monthly regimen that you have for yourself, maybe now being more intentional in your movement, take some time to write down some movement goals. And the reason why I'm telling you to write down some of these movement goals is because when times get rough and they creep up on you, you want to be able to go back and revisit those goals that you wrote down for yourself in regards to movement. And this will help motivate you and reinvigorate you because you set intentional goals. And nobody wants to backslide, but it does happen, right? Life happens. Another good tip is to maybe have an accountability partner, right, in your journey with movement. Again, living a sedentary lifestyle, right, has its own implications on our health. So movement could look different for everyone. right? It could look different for everyone, but so many people believe that movement is not beneficial unless it's hard. But movement doesn't need to be hard, right? It's just the act of moving. You even move in your sleep. While you're sleeping, you are moving. That is movement as well. So my advice to help keep the motivation up and the discipline is find what feels good. Take it slow, but most of all, be consistent with movement. And just anything under the spectrum could, be considered movement. Don't take it lightly, right? Just like what was mentioned before, even chores at home, doing activities with your kids, even work, right? Instead of getting in the car, driving for lunch, maybe take a walk, right? If getting lunch is not that far, take a walk to go pick up your lunch, or maybe take the stairs to go back to the office. So don't discount activities as far as everyday activities in not being considered movement. So moving on to the next slide. What happens when you don't move, right? So did you know that sitting is considered the new smoking? Yes, I said it. So over 25% of American adults sit for more than 8 hours a day. Almost half of those people get little to no exercise. So the average American is physically active less than 20 minutes per day. So living a sedentary life could be a contributing factor for cardiometabolic morbidity and all-cause mortality. Okay, so again, we're talking about the importance of movement and metabolism and how it affects that. So how many of you have heard the adage muscle weighs more than fat? And that's true. Muscle does weigh more than fat because it's more dense, meaning that there's more substance in the same amount of space compared to fat. Lean muscle is metabolically active tissue. Therefore, we need to move, right? So it requires energy to maintain. And more muscle generally means better overall metabolic health. And also, higher levels of muscle mass are strongly associated with increased longevity. And being strong reduces risk of accident and severe injury in old age. All right. So that's what happens if you don't move. Metabolic health and biological age are inseparable. So we did touch bases again in our last segment and how important. And hearing these things, right? Because we don't talk about metabolic health and biological age all the time. That's not something you hear all the time. But the more you hear it, the better you get to understand it, and then you get to take the actions towards moving in a more positive direction, right? So all this means is that the stronger and healthier your metabolic function is, the younger you'll feel from the inside out. When you take control of your metabolic health, you can slow the signs of biological aging, therefore extend your health span, which we'll talk about more of that. As you age, so does your metabolic function. And because your metabolism, right, influences your energy, your weight, your body composition, sleep, and even cognitive performance, a decline in metabolic health can have dramatic impacts on your quality of life. So taking control of your metabolic health is now, right? Now, taking control of your metabolic health now is how you take control of the rate you age inside and out. So again, not to say that not all of you are doing these activities, but most of us, life gets us, right? We know what we're supposed to do. Sometimes life just gets ahead of us and we forget, right? We forget. So having these classes are a real good refresher to kind of get us back in alignment, right? Being more intentional. And learning this in a group setting is also great because we all can encourage each other as well. So we are on the topic of lifespan versus health span and why this matters. So there's a big difference between your lifespan and your potential for health span. So, with medical advances, which are helping people live longer, but they are not always with the quality of life needed for fulfilling for helping us be more powerful in life, right? So, lifespan has exceeded health span, meaning people are living longer, but not necessarily with vitality and health. In fact, the last 8 years of life are statistically spent with inhibited enjoyment because of health limitations, right? You may know a friend, family member, or maybe it's you, right? You have seen examples of this happening, correct? So, how do we close the gap even for the average healthy person? Well, aging markers begin to show up in your 20s. So, by the time you reach 50 years old, your body is producing about half the NAD plus it was producing when you were 20. Well, what's NAD plus? NAD is responsible for two types of reactions that happens in the body. So it is responsible for metabolic function, which converts food and nutrients into cellular energy, and cellular integrity, which protects your cellular energy factories, the mitochondria. Because NAD plus levels steadily fall as you age, there are important implications to metabolic function and the negative effects on DNA that snowball as NAD levels decline. Again, we're talking about at a cellular level, right? People feel a decline in energy, right? They're not able to do things. And then it results into symptoms, right? Not being able to sleep, hormonal imbalance. Again, those are symptoms, right? But if we're looking at root cause, it all goes back to the cellular health. And that's what we want to dive a little bit more deeper on people's consciousness of cellular health, right? Cellular health, cellular function. So, what does all of that mean? As you age, so does your metabolic function, which plays a role in cellular wellness. And because your metabolism influences your weight, body composition, energy, and even cognitive performance. To close the gap between life and health span, you must take control of your metabolic health. And you're going to constantly hear me see that because when people want to lose weight, right, they only see it as one aspect, but it goes much deeper. Again, we're looking at root causes, right? So it's metabolic health in general, the whole body. So, and it's not just the effects of aging, right? Life is full of stressors that can make you feel much older than you are. So your aches and pains, your sleepless nights, experiencing brain fog, right? And you take longer to bounce back than you'd like. Those are all part of the cellular decline. Okay. And so look good, feel good from the inside out. So this next part is incredibly important because we're going to cover two key aspects about the relationship between aging and cellular integrity. And so first off is collagen, right? Everybody knows the buzzword collagen, and it's the most abundant protein in the human body. And I'm sure you already know that there's 28 types of collagen in your body. And collagen is a key component of connective tissues that make up tendons, ligaments, skin, muscles, and more. So while collagen is something us humans and animals produce naturally, natural production of it drops from age, right? Starting from age 25. So collagen gives our skin its elasticity, its firmness, and supports our lean muscle and connective tissue. Connective tissues give your body that structure and strength. So, for example, ligaments in your knee are composed of collagen. They allow your knee to flex and bend and absorb shock, right, as you age. Or because of an active lifestyle, your joints, muscles, tendons, and other connective tissue are repeatedly stressed. I can vouch for that. Dealing with knee issues, stemming all the way back from playing volleyball in high school and college and club. So even gravity constantly takes its toll on your collagen containing tissues. Okay, so collagen. Second NADH and NAD plus, right? Which we already talked about that a little bit. And again, they are crucial for mitochondrial maintenance, health, and energy production. So the production of both begins dropping, right? We talked about that at age 25. And all of this is, right, in a nutshell, is energy, right? How do we keep the cell functioning and making sure that it has it all the energy that it needs, right? Or can generate energy, right? This is for survival. And also carrying all the functions to all the other parts of the body, right? The messaging that all the rest of the body parts and organs need, right? So hence metapower, right? Advantage. So everybody knows that this comes in a kit, right? A 3-part kit. That's metapower advantage. It comes in a kit. But specifically, we're talking about metapower advantage, right? This one part of the 3-part system. Carlo, it's the picture of the box with the 2 sachets, the metapower box and the two sachets. So Metapower Advantage helps to fill that gap in regards to collagen. So this is the third step in the Metapower system. Although those of you have tried the whole system, we want to start somewhere, right? So those of you who have tried the system know or can share, and maybe in another segment we'll get testimonies of how the whole system has dramatically changed your life, right? Right now, for people who hadn't started on MetaPower at all, starting with the MetaPower Advantage is a great place to start in a 3-part system. So again, right now we're focusing on metabolic health and movement. We want increased energy and we want to increase collagen, right? So with that, our Metapower Advantage, right? It combines the power of marine collagen, NMN, and 10 other synergistic ingredients to target cellular integrity and health span. So this is the powerhouse of the system, which we're only talking about one part, which is the Metapower Advantage. So this product can replace vital collagen your tissue needs and support natural production of NAD in your body, helping you slow the signs of aging inside and out. So the result is just slower biological aging, right? Firmer, more elasticity in the skin. Again, yes, most people might be wanting collagen for outer, right? What the outer appearance may look like. And with Metapower Advantage, we have seen great improvement in the thickness of our dermis of our skin, even after 6 months. So science is showing that, or the studies have been showing that. But we're not only cognizant of what we look on the outside, but just imagine what it's doing on the outside and all the great things that it's doing on the inside. So Metapower Advantage is definitely a game changer, right? It's a powder supplement that we can mix with water in our shaker bottle. I believe you use about 5 to 8 ounces of water. I personally take it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. That works best for me at this time and stage in my life. I am working on a few pillars as well. Before, I would say maybe a few months ago, I was taking it morning and evening for purposes that I had targeted. I had specific targeted support back then that I was working on, and I've now moved on to going back to a single use in the morning on an empty stomach. So that's the Metapower Advantage, and that's our focus when it comes to the 3 parts. This particular product we're taking out, and we're focusing on Advantage. This is a good place to start, right? Those of us who want to work on our metabolic health. Next slide. Almost everything you've been told about collagen is wrong. So some of you may already be taking the collagen supplement, right? And that's great. You may have a favorite already, but I urge you to take a look at your collagen supplement and the collagen supplement that doTERRA offers, the MetaPower Advantage. So a lot of what you're reading or seeing, it's just good marketing, right? But doTERRA is very intentional. They spend a lot of energy sourcing the best, the purest ingredients that they can get available, as well as the best science to effectively deliver those ingredients into your cells. So let me give you a highlight for why the Collagen MetaPower Advantage is superior to anything else you may have tried. So first, it's 12 times more absorbable or bioavailable than other collagen products. When supplementing with collagen, bioavailability is key. It is important to consider when selecting a product. So when a supplement or a nutrient is easily absorbed and used by the body, it's considered, right, bioavailable. So the number of grams you read on the label isn't what determines how much collagen your cells will receive after taking it. Bioavailability factors in. So this is a very, very key component of what you're going to use as a standard, right, when selecting your collagen. I need to tell you that according to the American Academy of Dermatology, what is recommended is a daily dosage of 5 to 10 grams of collagen. So those of you who have already looked at the MetaPower Advantage box, you might see that we only have 3 grams. So you might think, okay, my doctor is saying that I need 5 to 10 grams. But in actuality, you are not absorbing all that much. That 5 to 10 grams, you're not absorbing that. So in order for you to absorb what is needed, they have to increase or give you a higher level or higher dosage to be able to get you the actual recommended amount. So that means if you were, right, to give someone X collagen, right, you're going to see that the numbers are always higher or showing higher than what you would find when looking at the MetaPower Advantage box because of bioavailability factors. So again, keep that in mind. MetaPower Advantage is 12 times more bioavailable. Second, most collagen replacing products only feature 1 or 2 collagen tripeptide types. MetaPower Advantage contains 9 unique collagen types. So most collagen products feature just the 1 or the 2, which, right, the focus is on skin, beauty, elasticity, and wrinkles. But MetaPower Advantage has all of those, right? And then 7 other unique collagen peptides. Remember, collagen is the most abundant protein in the body. Therefore, supplementing with a wide range of diverse collagen types helps promote, again, joint mobility, tissue strength, skin elasticity. So you get all the beauty benefits and you can recover faster from your workouts, gain an edge with flexibility in your joints, move with more ease no matter what your age. So here we are, right, with the tripeptides, right, the plethora that we're offering in the MetaPower Advantage, the collagen peptides that we're offering. doTERRA is looking at the whole body role of collagen, right, emphasizing the whole body, not just the beauty parts, but the whole body in mind. And finally, again, it's activated by you. It is a hydrolyzed powder format, right? That's activated when you add water to it. So that's why I said I take it in the morning in 5 to 8 ounces of water. And this actually activates MetaPower once you add water. Most people take collagen that already has, or it is liquefied already. Most times, everything has been degraded out of it, right? And you're basically paying for water, heavy water, right? So the hydrolyzed powder format is more active and bioavailable. It's a better delivery system when taking it orally. All right. Okay, and then because of it being in that powdered state or hydrolyzed, meaning it's cut into specific tripeptide fragments, which dramatically increases the bioavailability. So again, that's the science, that's the intention of it, right? It's the way that they process, and the hydrolyzation also creates that high bioavailability. So next, marine collagen, right? So doTERRA sources sustainably their collagen from cold water marine fish from Italy. So Metapar Advantage is also tested more intensively. They really, really are stringent with looking for heavy metals than any other doTERRA supplement that we have. So they're under a strict scrutiny in regards to that as well. So doTERRA has a high standard, right? And all other collagen products on the market, whether from land or marine sources, typically contain tripeptide contents of 15 to 35%. But the Metapar Advantage collagen has over 70% of that tripeptide fragments for superior absorption. So as you can see, right, where it has the peptide type and the bodily function. Really hone into that. We can go over it quickly. The collagen type 1 is related to skin beauty. Collagen type 2, bone protection, which is the main component of cartilage, which again, that's what most companies do, right? They only have one or two in there. Collagen type 4, malleable dermis and epidermis. Collagen type 5 stabilize the structure of types 1 and 2 collagen. Collagen type 6, muscle function and cell membranes, inhibiting of cell apoptosis and oxidative stress. So everybody knows what cell apoptosis is. If you don't, right, that's creating cell death, which is a healthy process. Next type works on cartilage, growth plates, joints, and intervertebral disc. Next one supports normal brain aging. Next one, collagen fibrillin. And fibrillin is just a glycoprotein, which is essential for the formation and support of the elastic fibers and structures that are found in the connective tissue itself. It gives integrity and acts as regulators of signaling events that instruct cell performance. And then lastly, the vascular protein sorting 37A is involved in cell growth and differentiation, which is what I talked about, instructing cell performance. So next slide. So everything that you see on the screen is what's packed into the doTERRA Metapar Advantage. So in regards to the ingredients, we have resveratrol, we have sea buckthorn fruit extract, rose apple fruit extract, phytoceramides, liposomal vitamin C, and biotin, hydrolonic acid, NADH, NMN, red orange fruit extract, marine collagen, and of course, right, our essential oils, our Metapower metabolic blend that's in there. So Jazz dove a little deeper in regards to the synergistic ingredients. Take a look back at some of our recordings that we had done last week. If you want to go more into detail, you can get a little deeper dive in that in our past recordings as well. And again, Metapower is safe, effective. It's a natural solution that you don't have to break your budget, right? doTERRA has ways of combining our products and services to make them more affordable. But as you can see already, the doTERRA Metapower Advantage, if you were to take the ceramides, the HLA, the liposomal vitamin C, the NADH, the NMN, and the collagen, right? The total, they will come out to be about $314. Well, right now, you can get the Metapower Advantage for $84.50, right? As a loyalty rewards program participant. So we are wanting to save you money because we know this will be a product that would be on your shelves from years to come, meaning that some people feel that the MetaPower Advantage is something that they're going to have for the rest of their life because of all the benefits that you get in the Advantage. So now we're going to go back to the wellness pyramid and just want to make sure that you folks are aware that these are our foundational principles. We just went over movement and metabolism and why movement is so important to metabolism and how utilizing the MetaPower Advantage can help you moving forward with both areas, right? Both of those pillars with movement and metabolism, right? Because it's helping you from the inside out, not just on the beauty aspect, but for health management as well. And specifically, those two areas, movement, metabolism. Next slide is a wellness lifestyle assessment. So as you can see, the wellness pyramid correlates to the wellness lifestyle assessment. And if you get a chance, if you have not already, connect with the person who invited you to this group. If not, I'm sure we can leave a link in the comments or even on this page if you'd like to receive the wellness lifestyle assessment. We do have some upcoming events that you can definitely join us where we are actually handing the wellness lifestyle assessment out during our events. And you can be sure to go ahead and take advantage of this. This assessment is so important. It does break down the wellness pyramid in a way that it asks questions and you rate yourself. And as you rate yourself, you take a score. With that score, it will highlight the categories you need the most work in. And again, this is where we utilize the wellness lifestyle assessment to fill in those gaps, right? We talked about filling in the gaps. This is how we are able to help you with doTERRA products, right? Because they are made to fill in those gaps for each wellness block of the pyramid. Okay, so we can connect you to what products that will help you on your journey to whichever category you need to work on. Next, the doTERRA difference. So what makes doTERRA different, right, than any other essential oil company out there? There are three things. One is the CPTG, which stands for Certified Pure Tested Grade. So it is important for us to discuss essential oil purity. So doTERRA really shines when it comes to this difference in regards to their intentionality of being the purest essential oils on the market. And essential oils purity is most important characteristic of doTERRA. The purity affects, right, safety, the effectiveness, and the potency. And you are truly putting these oils in, on, and around you. So you want to make sure you have the best, right? For you and your family as well. But unfortunately, the essential oil industry has a lot of roadblocks with adulteration and contamination. There's a lot of companies that don't stand behind that promise or don't make good on those promises. And there's little regulation of this in the marketplace currently. So you can 110% depend on doTERRA to check all the boxes when it comes to purity, safety, and effectiveness. Right. And then the next pillar is co-impact sourcing. So for co-impact sourcing, doTERRA takes this, right, again to another level. Pure essential oils are very costly to produce. And there are a lot of suppliers and brokers out there that don't practice good business and they try to lower the cost of their products by adding other substances, right? That's where you get adulteration and contamination. And the companies don't live by a standard, or they don't have a standard. And the farmers that they work with, right? The distillers, the farmers, brokers, they don't treat them well. So doTERRA takes all of these aspects into consideration when doing business. So with our co-impact sourcing, we are committed to sourcing the best and helping the most. This means sourcing pure essential oils in sustainable, ethical, and responsible ways for individuals and communities around the world. So taking care of people as well as the environment, right? That's important. doTERRA doesn't cut out the middleman. We actually work with them instead. We work with directly with farmers, harvesters, and distillers, and they pay fair on time wages and develop long-term partnerships. So this approach also means that they can monitor the essential oils purity right from the start and at the source. And for those of you who don't know, you can learn more about this topic through source2you.com, and it'll go more into detail about co-impact sourcing as a resource. Also, you can also trace your bottle of essential oils if you didn't know. If you have an essential oil bottle and you turn it upside down, there's a number. You can go to source2you.com. You can punch in that number, and it can actually help to trace your essential oil back to the batch that it was harvested in. And it'll give you the breakdown on the testing that went with that batch to be able for that batch to move forward. It went through some rigorous testing, and you can see all the results of that. And that's what I totally appreciate about doTERRA, that they have those mechanisms in place to, you know, for us to look at the research and look at have that information at our fingertips, right? There's no gatekeeping here. And then lastly, our wellness advocates, which I am a wellness advocate as well. Not just a customer, but I am also building a business with doTERRA as well. But what I love is that our wellness advocates, they kind of go with the mantra that I'm going to read here of what we believe a wellness advocate stands for, right? They stand with loving attention and they serve the people in their life. They demonstrate how much they care in the way that they lift up others, influencing them to impact not only their own lives, but the lives of those that they love. Healthy living is the goal of a wellness advocate. They teach strength, determination, and discipline. Dreams are the destination, and wellness advocates work as mentors, breaking the trail for those who follow behind. And the passion of a wellness advocate is tempered by understanding as they counsel to help each individual to achieve their own milestones, right? The influence of a wellness advocate is to always make a positive impact. So those are the three things that drew me to doTERRA, and what we feel strongly makes a big difference and a big impact, and what makes doTERRA stand out amongst the rest. So all the ways to save is to become a loyalty rewards member. That would be the best. You get the best savings in all of that. So you get 25% off retail prices. You get free shipping. If you order 100 PV or more, you get a free gift with any order over 125 PV order, and doTERRA dollars with the Refer a Friend program. Don't forget that we do have that Refer a Friend program as well. If you need more information, go ahead and message us for that. We'd be more than happy to share that with you as well. Everyone should have a Refer a Friend link or a referral link in your back office that you can put on your phone. You can text it, you can email it. And even if you didn't want or you don't foresee yourself moving forward in the business of doTERRA, you can definitely just be a sharer, right? Sharing what you love. And therefore, you can use the referral link to earn points. Those points you can take and you can purchase product with those points as well. So everybody might know it as an affiliate link. We call it refer a friend link, right? But it's an affiliate link that you can definitely utilize. So it doesn't matter where you start, just start, right? We are going to be putting a program together starting January after our event, which we have. It's called Become More in 2024. And this event will be on January 6th in Kapolei. If you are already a member in our I Love My Oils community, you may have seen the advertisement for that as well on some of our wellness advocates. We have been advertising that in our social media accounts, social media platforms as well. So January 6th is coming up, Become More in 2024. So it doesn't matter where you are, just start. So here you can see some of the amazing products that gives you an idea of where to start. But in 2024, we're going to be running a 24-day challenge. And so some of the products that you see here are or will be ones that we're going to be focused on in that 24-day challenge. So I hope that you folks can join us. For whatever reasons you want to start your journey, it doesn't matter what it is. Just say if somebody was in it for better skin, another person was in it for better digestive health, another person was for metabolism, it doesn't matter. All these products are with the whole body in mind, and this will help in your journey in utilizing our lifestyle products, because a lot of people don't know, right? A lot of people love the essential oils. They don't know that we have a plethora of lifestyle products, and nutrition is a big deal. Right? It is at the bottom of our pyramid, of our wellness pyramid. So in order for us to be utilizing our essential oils, we have to have good nutrition. We have to put the body in a state where the oils have something to work with in our body. So nutrition plays a big role, right, in that. So we all will need the basics in order to move forward. But of course, everyone will need to customize, right, depending on their journey. So besides the basic or the foundational elements, you can your assessment, right, your wellness assessment, to then tailor or to cater your journey with adding some complementary products that are targeted specifically for you, right? You also hear the word bio individuality, and we're big proponents of that as well. So we want to make sure that we are focused on that individual person's goals, right? Individual person's goals. Next up is loyalty rewards program. So this is the best way to get most of what doTERRA has to offer. And I did kind of mention it already, but if you're not sure what the loyalty order is, check with the person who brought you to this event or invited you to one of our groups. But the best way to ensure that you have the tools you need as you focus, right, on the areas of health from the assessment is definitely set up a monthly loyalty order. Because you're going to be focusing on your goals, there are going to be products that you may want to add in on a monthly basis. So the loyalty rewards program would definitely be something that is essential or just makes sense in money savings in general. So once you become you have a wholesale account with doTERRA, you always get 25% off of retail. And that's just amazing in itself. When you log into your account, it instantly unlocks those wholesale prices. You can order what you want, whenever you want, and it gets shipped right to your door. If you're like us on Oahu, you have the convenience of the warehouse in Waipahu to go ahead and go pick up your order. But when you order your monthly wellness box, right, you're able to earn a percentage of points back that you can cash in for free product as long as your orders are 50 PV or more. So each product has a point value. We can go over that in more detail. But you accumulate these PV points, right? So you will have to pay for shipping, right? If it's less than 100, but you actually get the shipping costs back in points. They just round up the number back in points. But you get free shipping if you order 100 PV or more. And then you can change your order monthly if you wish. Again, you're not stuck to ordering the same thing all the time, and you don't have to order anything you don't want, right? Basically, you get 10 to 30% back on all your purchases. So for the first 3 months, you're going to get 10% back, and then it will increase by 5% for every 3 months that you stay within the loyalty rewards program. So after 13 months of being in the program, you will be rewarded with up to 30% back in points that you again can cash in for more product. So that's the loyalty rewards program. Let us know. We can definitely get more information for you. I'm sorry if the screen, I am very dark because there's no light in here. I didn't have a chance to go ahead and turn on the lamp, but don't mean to scare you guys. And lastly, my last slide is there are 3 types of people. So briefly want to just talk about the 3 types of people that we serve at doTERRA, just so you know what the possibilities are. So the first type of person is excited to live a natural lifestyle. When these people learn about the power of essential oils, they can't wait to share the products with their families. doTERRA supports this type of person by providing free essential oil education and a generous loyalty rewards program, which we went over already, right? And then the second type of person is sitting here in the dark with me thinking, oh my gosh, my mother needs these products, or I want my friend to know about this. These people naturally want to share what they love, and doTERRA supports this type of person by rewarding their efforts to share products by earning extra money each month. Therefore, the business opportunity, right? And then millions of people worldwide currently receive products this way from doTERRA. The third person or third type of person has been listening to me and thinking, that's what I want to do. I want to change people's lives by educating them. That mantra that Leona read, that about a wellness advocate, that hit me to a T. That's everything I evoke, and I align with that. So these are people that want to live a holistic lifestyle, right? And they want to, doTERRA wants to support this type of person with the generous compensation plan. As these people educate others about the power of natural solutions, they can earn enough to supplement their income and enjoy more control over their time and finances. So if you're the second or third person, please reach out to the person who invited you. If it's me, reach out to me. If it's Carlel or Jazz, please reach out to them, or anyone that has invited you to this group or to this online class if you're watching live somewhere on a social media platform. And that's all we have today for Wellness Wednesday, our winter wellness edition. And I thank you folks for jumping on with me and being patient. Please look forward to Carlel Crowley with next Wednesday's class covering digestion, I believe, digestion. Also, don't forget, we still have the 200 PV, right? Promo with frankincense. If you spend 200 PV or more, you get a free frankincense for the December while supplies last. And then we do have 10 off black spruce till the end of the month while supplies last as well. And then look to our Becoming You or Becoming More in 2024, our January 6th event, which is in Kapolei, our January 13th event, which is in Honolulu, and our January 27th event, I believe, in Hilo. Thank you folks very much and enjoy your evening. Aloha.